There's an animal capable of completely transforming a landscape, building dams so large they can be seen from space, creating artificial lakes, altering the course of entire rivers, all without human hands, tools, or blueprints. This animal is the beaver. Despite looking like just a large, clumsy rodent, the beaver is considered the planet's second greatest engineer, after humans. It's the only other animal capable of drastically modifying its own ecosystem. In this video, we'll explore the mind of the beaver, how it plans complex constructions and solves engineering problems, how it communicates within its family group, why scientists consider its behavior one of the most fascinating examples of applied intelligence. Get ready, because the mind behind these dams is far more sophisticated than you imagine. A beaver's brain weighs about 40 grams, small compared to larger mammals. But what makes the beaver special isn't the brain size. It's the extremely specific way it was shaped by evolution to solve one particular type of problem: hydraulic engineering. Unlike most rodents, beavers have a particularly developed brain area for sensory processing, especially sensitive to the sound of running water. Researchers showed that beavers instinctively react to running water, even with no visible leak anywhere nearby. They'll try to plug the source of the sound with mud, sticks, and stones. Part of this building behavior isn't fully conscious calculation. It's partly instinct, deeply tied to hearing. But that's just the beginning. Beavers also solve genuinely novel problems. They adapt their constructions to the specific environment where they live, going far beyond fixed, repetitive instinctive behavior. One of the most impressive aspects of beaver behavior is their ability to adapt constructions to each environment's conditions. In rivers with strong currents, beavers build curved dams, with the convex side facing the current, the exact principle used in human dam engineering. This curvature better distributes the water's force, making the structure more resistant to damage. In areas with weaker currents, beavers build straight, simpler dams, because the water's force doesn't require such a robust structure. This kind of adjustment suggests beavers don't follow a single fixed model. They evaluate the environment and adapt their solution. Researchers at the University of Southampton documented something remarkable: beavers building partially underground dams using natural slopes to reduce the volume of material needed. A true optimization of resources. Practically a civil engineering principle applied by an animal. In 2007, researchers using satellite images made an incredible discovery. The largest beaver dam ever recorded in Wood Buffalo National Park, Canada. It measures approximately 850 meters long, longer than 8 city blocks, built by generations of beavers working continuously over decades. This dam is so large, it can be seen in satellite images, making it visible from space. As far as we know, it's the only non-human construction visible from space, aside from human-made structures. Most impressively, this structure wasn't built all at once. It was expanded, reinforced, and maintained by multiple generations of the same beaver family. This suggests a kind of accumulated knowledge passed down between generations. To understand the beaver's mind, we need to understand its motivation. The reason behind all this construction effort: safety. Beavers are prey animals, vulnerable to wolves, bears, and lynxes. By damming a stream, a beaver creates an artificial lake. Around its lodge, its home. This allows it to enter and exit through submerged tunnels, inaccessible to most land predators. The dam isn't just a hydraulic structure. It's essentially an architectural defense system designed to eliminate the animal's natural vulnerability to threats. This means beaver construction is tied to a form of causal reasoning. If I change the water level, I block predator access. This kind of reasoning indicates fairly sophisticated cognition, far beyond what you'd expect from a rodent. Beavers live in well-organized family units, usually a breeding pair and offspring from up to 2 generations. Yearlings from the previous season often stay in the lodge, helping care for younger siblings and maintain the dam. This cooperative family structure is rare among mammals, suggesting a significant level of social organization. Beavers communicate through vocalizations and one very famous behavior: the tail slap, a loud smack of the tail on the water. This loud, distinctive sound works as a community alarm. Upon sensing a threat, a beaver slaps its tail on the water. The sound can be heard hundreds of meters away, instantly alerting every other family member, who immediately dive for safety. Research shows young beaver kits learn to recognize this sound early, even before they learn to produce it correctly themselves. This suggests an active social learning process within the family, not just an automatic reflex present since birth. Beavers have remarkable spatial memory, essential for survival. They memorize the exact location of multiple lodge entrances and exits. They remember alternative escape routes, and even the location of food stockpiles stored underwater for winter. During the coldest months, when the lake surface freezes, beavers rely entirely on memory to locate their food under the ice. Without this kind of planning, the entire family would risk starving. Behavioral studies show beavers can quickly identify weak points in their dams, usually caused by leaks, and direct repairs there specifically, rather than randomly reinforcing the entire structure. This suggests real diagnostic and targeted problem-solving ability. The impact of beaver construction goes far beyond survival. By damming rivers and creating artificial lakes, beavers completely transform the surrounding ecosystem, a phenomenon biologists call a keystone species. Beaver dams create wetlands that serve as habitat for hundreds of species: fish, amphibians, waterfowl, and insects. Many of these species directly depend on this environment to survive. Recent research shows areas with beaver dams resist droughts and wildfires better, because the dammed water keeps the surrounding soil moist for longer. For this reason, conservation projects around the world, including initiatives in the United States and Europe, have deliberately reintroduced beavers into degraded regions. This means beaver behavior, motivated only by survival, ends up creating a positive ecological cascade for dozens of species, an effect the beavers themselves cannot plan or understand, but one that reveals how intelligence can shape an entire landscape. Beavers plan. They adapt their constructions to the environment. They recognize and fix flaws in their own structures. They communicate through shared warning signals and build across generations. Engineering works visible from space. The more we study beaver behavior, the clearer it becomes. We're looking at one of the most remarkable examples of applied intelligence, a rodent capable of transforming entire rivers, driven by instinct, learning, and a genuine ability to solve problems. If this video changed the way you see beavers, hit like. Share it with someone who loves nature, and subscribe for more. We'll keep exploring the most fascinating minds in the animal kingdom. See you in the next video.